All right, all right, all right. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure y'all can hear me. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that time. The national championship game we have here. And we have the South Carolina Gamecocks defending their national championship against Paige Beckers in the uconn Huskies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in to another national championship. I'm sorry I was not live, stuff of that nature. Life happens, but we're here. Life happens and we're here, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. So make sure y'all come on in, hit that like button. If you want like to subscribe, I'd love to subscribe to the channel. We highly suggest that you do that. Man, it's going to be a great, great game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great game. And I really do like, both teams. I'm a Tennessee Vol fan at the end of the day, but I like both teams. Honestly, this should have been a one versus one, in my personal opinion, instead of a two versus one. But hey, it is what it is, and we're here for it. So we about to get this thing rocking and rolling. Mm. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I gotta do. UConn, South Carolina, some perennial great teams, great teams for the women's game and stuff of that nature is going to be fun to watch. I'm excited for it, man. I'm definitely excited for it. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling this afternoon? It's an early national championship game. I will be doing the men's national championship game tomorrow. That's going to be a late one. That starts at 8:50, but that's fine. That's fine. It's going to be this is going to be a great game. I'm calling it how I see it. I'm calling it how I see it. Usually the women's games come on a little bit later, but 3 o'clock, I think it's the peak of his time and stuff of that nature. I think it's the peak of his time. So, I mean, it's only right. It's only right. Women's national championship game. Who do you have winning? Who do you have winning in this game? It's been we started out on the road to 68 teams. It comes down to two. It comes down to two teams, ladies and gentlemen. Gino Oriema versus Dawn Staley. Man, well, salute, Hop. You ready for this game, brother, man? Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this game. I'm ready for this game, my guy. I am so ready for and darn. I gotta go. I'm trying to go live on TikTok as well. But just I'm trying to go live on TikTok for this, but they wouldn't let me use the TikTok studio at the time. So now I have to go live from my phone on TikTok. Just give me a second here. I'm promoting the heck out of this right now. Who you got winning, RC? Who do you have winning? So Joyce Edwards, Bree Hall, Malaysia Fawali, Coley Plitt, and Tina Pow Pow is some of the leaders when it comes to scoring. But we love college basketball here. Like that's what I do. I love college basketball here, especially on this channel. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. All right, babe, I need a favor. I hope this wasn't China call. No, see, she calls at the wrong time. All right, so let's see if I could do this real quickly. Can you pass me my book bag? It's right there. It's over there. Over there. Thank you. I appreciate it. She giving me wifey giving me the she giving me the she giving me problems, y'all. Well, no dog in the fight. However, I think SC because of Chloe, Tessa, Joyce, and Dawn drove with SC today. So you going? So you taking up for so you saying Gino Oriema, huh? All right. So let me see what I could do here. I'm gonna try to go live on my TikTok page, which is DH Impact Media. I'm gonna try to go live on there from my phone and see what we can do here. So just rock with me. UConn is cool. That seeing that though they stumped the mud hole in the Bruins. Oh yeah, they did that. They did that, bro. They did that to your team. Like you could tell they was not ready for the bright lights. You could tell they were not ready for the bright lights at all. All right, so let me try to set up this Tiki Talk here. I need to start going live on the Tiki Talks. I'm sorry. Um, go live. No, no monitor live, device live. All right, so just give me a second, y'all. That's what I should have did first. Con versus South Carolina WBB live. Um, no, that's device camera. Okay, there we go. You see if I can select the library. Boom. Okay. Just rock with me, y'all. I apologize. I'm trying to do this tiki talkie thingy. All right, so hopefully y'all can hear me on the TikTok live as well. TikTok live, we are here. TikTok live, we are here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? Live on DH Impact Media, and we have the South Carolina Gamecocks, which is the reigning champions, ladies and gentlemen. We are the reigning champions going up against the UConn Huskies, and this is going to be a matchup that's going to be very unforgettable. The Philly native Dawn Staley, the Philly native Dawn Staley is definitely going to be in the building here. I'm trying to make sure that I can see the green light so my mic won't go dead. I'm going for you. I'm going for South Carolina because Dawn Staley, she's a Philly native. I'm going for the North. Going for Dawn. Yeah. Oh, yep. See, my mic about to go dead, y'all. My mic about to go dead. I see that right there. My mic about to go dead. So let's see if we can try this one. Okay, so let's switch these out real quick. 'Cause microphones is about to go dead and stuff of that nature. So let's see if I can do this. Can y'all hear me on the TikTok? Let me know if y'all can hear me on the TikTok. Eric Douglas, surpassed. You didn't go live for the Final Four last night. Yeah, I couldn't go live for the Final Four. I wasn't home. I wasn't home. I was not home for that. So yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Because I wasn't home last night, but I am going to do the national championship game. I am going to do the national championship game. All right, they introducing the players now. Sarah Strong had an amazing game. Had an amazing game, ladies and gentlemen. She had a great game against UCLA. And this game is going to be all about the freshmen. Joyce Edwards versus Sarah Strong, I think, is going to be very impactful. Um, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in on TikTok. Make sure y'all tap that screen as well. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Let me see how can you share the live? I forgot how you share it, but what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear the mic on TikTok. That boy Walter Clayton Jr., that dog, I told you he is a problem. I try to tell you that he is a problem. Definitely a problem. Let me see. I don't know how you share the live on here. I forgot how you do it. Um, but yeah, make sure y'all tap that screen. Make sure y'all in here and have yourself a good time. Um, what's up, Bushido Brown? What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? I heard about Jack Jones getting released. I heard about that. I heard about that. I heard about Jack Jones being released. What's going on, John Rader? John Rader was good. I heard about Jack Jones, bro. I heard about it. I heard about Jack Jones. Which would you rather do? Genty at 6, trade up for Sanders or Ward with a top-notch wide receiver prospect? Let me be honest with you. I'm going for Genty. I'm going for Genty, honestly. I'm sorry. We got Geno Smith for 3 years. We paid him that money. We're gonna get a quarterback later on in the draft. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a quarterback later on in the draft. I think what we might do is we might trade back into the first round. We might trade back into the first round. Hey babe, can you go on my DH Impact Media TikTok and see if you can hear like the audio from my microphone, please? All right, so they still doing the lineups for South Carolina right now. Can you go on your TikTok and go on my DH Impact Media page because I'm live on my phone. I want to see if they can hear my mic. I mean, there's one person watching, but make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, do what y'all need to do. People freaking out on Jack Jones' release. I ain't worried. PKL was a DB coach for the Jets, Bills, and then a DC for the Niners. He became a head coach at USC, Seahawks, and now the Raiders. I'm not mad either. I don't know why people are freaking out. Sometimes you got to clean house with people that's not your people. You know what I'm saying? If you can share it, babe, that would be appreciated if you can. Like tap the screen or whatever. But so there go Gino Oriema coming up. I think he's coming to hug Dawn Staley, if I'm not mistaken, because this is going to be a great game. This is going to be a war. It's going to be a war. And I love that she's wearing like a Philly sweatsuit. She repping her city all the way through. She repping her city all the way through. Oh yeah, I forgot Gina Oriema is from Philadelphia as well. I totally forgot. I totally forgot that Gina Oriema is from Philadelphia as well. The head coach for UConn. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. But we doing a lot of play-by-play and reactions. I'm letting the TikTok people know that we're doing a lot of play-by-play and reactions of South Carolina versus UConn women's national championship. And this game is about to be really good. This game is about to be really good. Make sure y'all say hi. Make sure y'all come on in and have yourself a good time because we're gonna be live on TikTok a lot more now since once I gotta get to 1,000 followers to do it on my desktop. But the game has officially started. Game has officially started here. And here goes Beckers. Beckers is going to have it at the top of the key. Is going to give it off to the, and they're trying to give it off to Chin. Chin is going to have it here at number 20. She's going to get the pick. She's going to pull for the 3-point shot. And that is no good. And that's going to be an offensive rebound for Paige Beckers. And hit the mid range jumper. No good. And that's going to be a rebound, took it away. And that's from Ozzie Flood. And that's going to be a South Carolina possession. And she just snatched it away. AZ Flood just able to snatch it away there. All right, so here we go with the starting five here for South Carolina. And give it off to Edwards. Edwards going to have here, give it off to Pitts. Pitts is going to give it off. And there goes Pow Pow coming off the three, and that three is good. Oh, why I can't hear my audio? Well, I don't know why I can't hear my audio. I can't do the 3-point shot thing. I don't know what's going on here. But it's going to be 3-0 right now. And here goes Strong. Strong's go with the layup. And Sarah Strong with a strong actual layup there. The next be Sarah Strong is going to be 2-3 with 8:53 left in the first. Sarah Strong in this tournament so far is averaging 21 points and 11 rebounds and 4 assists. And she's the Big East Freshman Player of the Year. And here goes Edwards. Edwards give it off to Pitts. Pitts going to back down. She's going to go up. Gets the fadeaway jump shot against Chloe Pitts, and that's good. I don't know why my audio ain't. Do I got it on mute? There it go. It was on mute. My bad. My bad. It was on mute. I'm sorry. All right. So here comes Beckers. Beckers is going to have it. She's going to jab step, drops with her left hand, steps back. Good deep is in by Chloe Pippins, drops to the basket. She gets the 2-point shot, and that's good for Paige Beckers. That's great. That's a great shot for Paige Beckers there. All right, here goes Pitts. Pitts going to give it off to Edwards. Edwards is going to have it here. He's going to get. Oh, there goes Joyce Edwards right there. Joyce Edwards going to go up. Oh, what a good strong play! And she goes up. No, gets the offensive rebound. Rebound's going to be for 25. No good. It's going to be rebounded. And Chloe Pitts gets it back, and that's going to be a layup. But I think a foul was called there. I'm not too sure what was called. Make sure y'all tap that screen on TikTok, y'all. Make sure y'all tap that screen. All right, so Chin is going to bring it up for the Connecticut Huskies here. And she's going to bring it up from the left wing. And then here comes the pick. And the pick's going to be there. It's going to give it off to Alf. I'm going to say Jana. But here goes Fudd for the three. Three is no good, but it's going to be a rebound by Chin. Chin gives it back to Fudd. Fudd goes with the mid-range jump shot, and that's good. It's a 1-point lead for the Connecticut Huskies here. 1-point lead. All right, here goes Fagan. Fagan's going to bring it up. But actually, so that's Johnson. Johnson's going to have it here. He's going to give it off to Pitts. Pitts going to jab step and is going to keep dribbling here. Go with the backdoor cut for Raven Johnson, and that is good. And that was a 1-point lead for South Carolina. It goes Beckers. Beckers is going to look. Beckers going to give it off to Jana. Jana's going to give it off to Becker. Becker's going to have it here. She's going to try to step back. Here goes another pick from Jana. Jana gives it off to Strong. Strong gives it across court to Chin. Chin pump fakes. Drops to the basket. Gets the layup. And the layup is good for Chin. Back for a 1-point lead for UConn. Right now, 4 of 7 for UConn and 3 of 5 for South Carolina. There goes Pitts. Pitts is going to give it up to Pow Pow. Pow Pow's going to give it up to Fegan. Fegan's going to have it here. Steps back. Mid-range jump shot. Shot is good. And it's going to be a 1-point lead for South Carolina. It's an 8-9 score with 6:17 and counting left in his first. And here comes Jana. Jana's going to hand it off to Beckers. Beckers going to go with the mid-range jump shot, and that shot is no good, and that's going to be a rebound by Chloe Pitts. And it was Pitts from South Carolina is going to push it up here with 6:02 left. Pitts going to dribble, mid-range jump shot. Shot is good. Too easy of a shot. 11-8. 5:50 left in this fourth quarter. They give it up to Strong. Strong goes up against the layup, and the layup is good. If you're going to do, if you want to put her in the front of the if you want to put her in the front of the basket like that, you want to have somebody over top to make sure that you can actually have somebody, you can double team Sarah Strong. It goes pow for another three. Hits the back of the rim, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Jana, and Becker's going to bring it up for UConn. Here goes Beckers. Becker's going to have it here. It's going to give it up to Jana. And Jana's going to hand it off. Fudd's going to drive. Goes up, gets the shot, and gets the foul and one for AZ Fudd. And mind you, in this last matchup, UConn was able to beat South Carolina on their home turf. But that I don't know how that's a foul, but it's a foul and one is a strong layup there by AZ Fudd. Strong layup there. So that foul was going to be on Joyce Edwards. And here comes the three-point play, and that is completed. And that was a 13-11 score. 13-11 score for both teams right now with 5:09 left in the first. And here comes Pitts. Pitts going to give it out to Edwards. Edwards going to go around, goes up. And that's going to be a foul. And that foul like is going to be on Fudd or Jana, one of the others. What's going on, Dominique Fowle? What's up, man? How you feel about Jack Jones, man? How you feel about Jack Jones being released? What's your thoughts on that? All right, so here goes Pitts. Pitts is going to give it out to Jackson. Jackson give it out to Fegan. Fegan's going to have it here, takes the pick from Joyce Edwards. And it's going to be blocked. And that's good defense there by Sarah Strong. And here comes Beckers. Beckers is going to bring it up for the UConn Huskies here. And give it off to Chin. Chin's going to drop baseline, spins, goes up and gives it off to Jana with a good pass there. Great basketball is being played right now between both teams, but a 7-0 run in the last minute and 13 seconds in counting. Thank you for the badge, Spinell. Thank you for the gifter. Thank you. Just gifted me. Thank you so much. Here goes Pitts with the fadeaway jump shot. And that shot is no good, but it's going to be a rebound by Edwards. And she gets the rebound. And those 2 points is good. Back to a 2-point lead for both teams. 2-point lead, 15-13. Here goes the backdoor cut. And Beckers loses the basketball, but she goes up. And no foul is called there. Rebound by Pow Pow. Pow Pow's going to bring it up and give it off to Fegan. Fegan's going to drive, goes up, and gets it. Going to be fouled. And that's going to be number 2 on Jana. And I think Edwards will go to the line for the two. The foul was attempted from Joyce Edwards. But, that's a great that is a great pass. I mean, that's a great block. That could have been a foul call right there, too. That could have been a foul call right there, too, y'all. But what's going on, everybody? What is going on? We are here. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, for South Carolina and y'all know. Y'all know how we do. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna share the live out to everybody that they can. I'm gonna take this one off. Put that there. I'll just send the live out to 15 people. Make sure y'all tap that screen. But 15 to 13, 3:59 left in the first. And we have ourselves. That's the score right now. That is the score right now. I'm gonna try to find my charger for my other microphone just in case. You know, send that off. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my charger. As bear with me, bear with me. I know I got some charges in here. I know I do. Just don't know where it's at. Okay. I know I have a other stuff going on here, so just don't mind me. I got all types of stuff in this book bag. I got all types of crap in this book bag. It's crazy, but you know how y'all feel about this game being high paced so far, though? It's a very high paced game so far. That's one thing I can say. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, there we go. I found it, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. This game is about to come on. I mean, the game about to come back on real soon. All right, so all right. South Carolina 2026-2017 non-season winning percentage 897 71 game longest winning streak perfect seasons 1 national championships 3 and Malaysia for Wally is going to come in the game for South Carolina. All right, so here goes Joyce Evans with the first foul shot, and that one is good. Dawn's Dynasty. And here goes the second foul shot for Joyce Edwards, the Camden native, and she was able to make that. And he missed that one, so now it's a 1 point lead for the Connecticut Huskies. And Chin is going to bring it up here and going to give it up to Strong on the elbow. And Strong's going to have it here. Then here goes Paige Becker's coming off the pick here. And here goes the pick from 25. And 25 is in, which is Brady, but it's going to be stolen. And here goes Mawali. Mawali's going to bring it up here and loses it from AZ Fudd and goes up against the layup. And the layup is good. Good defense there by AZ Fudd. And Pow Pow's going to have to bring it up here. 3:23 left in his first quarter. 17-14 is the score. Here goes Jackson. Jackson give out the Pow Pow. Pow Pow's going to have it here. Give off the Pitts. Pitts going to drive over to the basket. Gives it out to Fawali. Fawali's going to take the pick. She's going to dribble. She's going to cross. She's going to look. Drives to the basket. Kicks it out. Give it to Edwards. Edwards is going to have it here. But Sarah Strong's on the floor. And she gets it. And that's going to be a steal. And Edwards is going to push it up. Is going to give it up to Chin. Chin is going to have it. Give it up to Strong. Strong's going to have it here at the top of the key. And is going to hand it off to Fudd. Fudd give it off to Beckers. Beckers cuts to the basket, gets the floater, and the floater's no good. But that's going to be a rebound by Edwards. And Edwards is going to bring it up. Give it off to Pow Pow. Give it to Edwards. Give it to Jackson. Jackson takes the pick. Give it to Pitts. Pitts going back down on Sarah Strong. Goes up, gets the shot. Shot is hit. Foot in the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound by Jackson. And Jackson's going to have it here at the top of the key. Jackson's going to take a double pick. She's going to drop over to the basket. Gets the layup, and the layup is missed. Oh, that wasn't a tough layup. That was an easy layup. Jackson has to make that. And give it off to Fudd. Fudd's going to drop to the basket, kicks it out. and give it to Strong for the three. Hit the back of the rim, no good, and that's going to be an offensive rebound for the Connecticut Huskies. Here goes Strong. Strong gets it picked off, goes up, gets the layup, and the layup is missed. And that's going to be a rebound by Fawali, and South Carolina is going to come bring it up here. 17-14 with 146 left in the first quarter between South Carolina and the Connecticut Huskies. Here goes Edwards. Edwards is going to have it here. She's going to dribble. And there you go. And lose the basketball. And they're going to call a timeout. And that's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow belongs to UConn, but I don't know why it's done sitting there and call a timeout here. All right, so we have a new player in, and that's KK Arnold going to come in. Tessa Johnson, Malaysia Fawali, and Joyce Edwards all in the game here, and that's going to be a loss of a basketball. And it's going to be another jump ball that might be in the possession of South Carolina. And I never really see Dawn Staley yell on the sideline, but she yelled at Fawali. Something ain't right about that. Here goes Edwards. Edwards is going to come in now. All right, so we're not doing this today. And here goes the rebound and goes up, give it to Pitts. Pitts goes up and gets it, and that's going to be more rebounds than a rebound there by Sarah Strong. And Arnold's going to push it up for the Connecticut Huskies here. Here goes Arnold. Going to give it off to Fudd, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Arnold, and that's good. It's a good stop there for South Carolina because Connecticut, like, they're going to get on a run. That's what they look like. Like they're going to get on a run. Yeah, that's definitely a good call there by the ref. Great call there by the ref. And here comes Pow Pow. Pow Pow's going to have it. Hands off. Loses it. South Carolina got to finish their shots. That's why they losing this game right now. 19 seconds left. Sarah Strong, 4.6 rebounds so far in this first half. Here goes Beckers. Beckers gives it to Strong. Strong gives it back to Beckers. Beckers goes with the big shot. Shot is good for Paige Beckers. And here goes the three. And that three is no good. It's 19-14 at the end of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Man, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. Connecticut is playing with better energy. They're getting up and down the floor. They're figuring out South Carolina. South Carolina, they're gonna need a different big because they got some tall bigs on the Connecticut side. They have some tall bigs on the Connecticut side. It's not looking good for South Carolina, in my personal opinion. It's not looking good at all. Mhm. But what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? We are at the end of the first quarter of this game between the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Connecticut Huskies. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at DH Impact Media. We're trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers on not 1,000 subscribers, but 1,000 followers on TikTok at DH Impact Media. But right now, let's get into some box score right now for this game. Now, right now for the Connecticut Huskies, they're shooting 52.9% from the field, which is 9 of 7 in that first quarter. They opened 3 from the 3-point line. They had 9 rebounds in that first quarter, with 4 assists, 4 steals, 3 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls for the Connecticut Huskies. And for South Carolina Gamecocks, they were 6 of 15 from the field, which was 40%. It was 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, which is 50%. They had 9 rebounds in that first quarter with 2 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. Got Chloe Pitt with 4 for South Carolina, Bree Hall with 2 for South Carolina, Raven Johnson 2 for South Carolina, and Tahina Pow has 3, and so is Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards has 3 as well. You have Sarah Strong with 4. You have Jana L. Affey with 2. You have Caitlin Chin with 2. You have AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd with 7 points and Paige Beckers with 4. So that is your box score for this first quarter of the national championship. Who takes it all? Who wins it all? We went through 68 teams in women's college basketball, and now we only need one winner to be the champions of the women's college basketball season. I am your host, Darian of DH Impact Media, and I am your host, Darian of the Sports Wire. We're live on TikTok, so make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, which is DH Impact Media. I upload there so much, but I'm going to start going live a little bit more because, honestly, I feel like live streams should be fun when I do these play-by-plays. I think it'll be fun. Bring this down a little bit. Yeah, because I felt like it was a little bit too close. I'm sorry about my shirt looking all drunk and all. It doesn't matter to me, but hey, I'm just here doing play-by-play and giving y'all some sports. I'm giving y'all some sports. All right, so we're about to get back into this game here. And we're about to get into the second quarter of this game. Make sure y'all hit that follow button. We're trying to get to the 1,000 followers on TikTok. And Coach Uriema is seeking his 12th national championship. Fudd and Beckers, 11 of the team's 19 points together for them. 11 of the team, 19 points. All right, so let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. I will be doing the men's national title game tomorrow. So make sure you're on the building for that. What's up, Lyric? Lyric, what's good? What's going on?
Right now, my big concern is these big guys got to rebound better. Right now, Sarah's the only one. The other 2 guys, they got to rebound better. And I think we can get.
And then they doing a little bit of an interview with Gino Auriemma here. Try to turn this up as much as possible. All right, so the big 3 for Beckers, Fudd, and Strong. They're 7 of 14 for the big 3, 15 points together is a combined for the big 3 so far. National championship game, and we're about to get into the second quarter of this game. That first 10 minutes went a little bit fast, but it's okay. All right, so here we go, and UConn will start the second quarter with the basketball, and Beckers is going to bring it up. Beckers is going to have it here. He's going to give it off to Strong, give it to Beckers. Beckers with the mid-range jump shot, and I don't think Beckers missed the shot at all. And she did. I'm sorry. Beckers did miss a shot in this game, but right now she's 2 of 6. And that's going to be 21-14, and that's going to be stolen. And it will stay with UConn. No, it will stay with South Carolina. I'm letting y'all know now, if you are a defensive player for South Carolina, one thing about Paige Beckers, she moves without the basketball. She moves without the basketball, so you have to be on point with that. All right, so here go in a travel, and that's going to be a turnover for South Carolina. Telling you, Stonestead's going to have to make adjustments if she wants to win her a national title. 5 turnovers so far for South Carolina, only 3 for the Connecticut Huskies. Here goes Beckers. Beckers give it out to Strong. Strong goes up, and you gotta make sure y'all deny the ball, man. Y'all have to figure it out. You have to deny the ball, but an 8-0 run for the Connecticut Huskies so far in 4 minutes and 16 seconds and counting. And here goes the handoff. Gets the layup, and it's going to be a block by Sarah Strong. Strong with the block there. And listen, they're going to have to wake up. South Carolina got to get a little bit more aggressive. They're being a little bit too conservative right now. They're being a little bit too conservative right now. That's not a foul, and that's all ball. Here goes the inbound. You're going to get the pick from Fegan. You're going to give it to Edwards. Edwards going to look here. Edwards goes up against Strong. Goes up, gets the floater. And the floater is good for Joyce Edwards. She's going to have to do a lot this game. And here goes Arnold. Arnold's going to give it off to Fudd. Fudd has it here. He's going to go with the shot. And that shot hits the front of the rim. No good. And that's going to be a rebound from Pow Pow. And a foul is going to be called. And that's Brady. And Brady picks up her first foul. That's her second foul. So that's 2 on Brady. That's 2 on Brady. All right, so 8:38 left in this second quarter. Make sure y'all come on in and hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok at DH Impact Media. And here we goes Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards is going to look here. And I'm sorry, that's Fegan. Is going to give it out for the 3. And that 3 is no good. And that's going to be a good offensive rebound there from Raven Jackson for the South Carolina Gamecocks. And here goes Jackson. And Jackson's going to give it off to Edwards. Edwards is going to go up and kick it off and give it off to Fegan for the layup, and that is good. That is good basketball there for South Carolina. Makes it 23-18 with 8:07 left. And here comes Strong. Strong is going to have it here. Give it off to Arnold. Arnold's going to have it. He's going to look. Going to take the double pick here. Arnold give it off to Beckers. Beckers take the pick from Brady. Goes up and gets it. Shot is no good. And that's going to be a rebound. And here comes South Carolina. South Carolina is getting some stops here. Going to drive over to the basket, but lose the basketball here. And gets it out to Jackson. Jackson's going to look and gives it out to Edwards. Edwards is going to have it here. He's going to give it off to, let me see, that's Tessa Johnson with the layup. And that's going to be a foul on Joyce Edwards there. And Florida takes on Houston tomorrow. I'll definitely be in the building for that one. I'll definitely be in the building for that one tomorrow. All right, so here we go. 23-18 with 27-26 left in this first half. Here goes Arnold. Arnold's trying to get the ball to somebody, but he gives it off to Beckers. Beckers gives it off to Strong. Hands it off back to Beckers. Beckers with the mid-range jump shot. And where's the foul at? Oh, no. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Dawn Staley has a right to feel the way she felt about that. That is not a foul. I'm sorry. That is not a foul. That is BS. Dawn Staley. That is not a foul. I'm sorry. That is not a foul. And the first foul shot for Paige Beckers is good. She barely touched her. She barely touched her. Wow. Wow. They really called that ticky-tacky foul there. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's bring in our rules analyst. Foul there with Joyce Edwards going out with her second foul.
That's her second. That's Joyce Edwards' second foul. That's crazy. That's not, like I said, the analyst, even the rules analyst, that's not even a foul. That's crazy. All right, that's a good. They're not calling no fouls for South Carolina at all. And here goes the 3. And that 3 is no good. And here goes the offensive rebound. Good hustle there by South Carolina. They go drive over to the basket. Tessa Johnson with the layup. And she will be fouled. And that will get 2 at the line. And Sarah Strong will be getting her first foul of the game. All right, make sure y'all tap that screen and hit the live. We greatly appreciate y'all. All right, so here goes Tessa Johnson with her first foul shot, and that one is good. And that second foul shot is good. All right, so it's a 5-point game for South Carolina. And here goes Beckers. Beckers is going to have it at the top of the key here. And Becker's going to get it off and give it off to Fudd. Fudd is going to have it on the right wing, give it off to Jana. Jana hands it back off to Fudd. Fudd's going to have it here, give it off to Strong. Strong, give it off to Chin for the corner three. And that three is no good, and that's going to be an offensive rebound for Paige Beckers. And here goes the three for Beckers, and that is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Jackson. And Jackson's going to push up the tempo here for South Carolina. And here goes Jackson. We're going to have to move it out the basketball. If you're South Carolina, is going to give it off to Fegan. Fegan's going to have it here. Y'all got to do something. Here goes the mid-range jump shot, and hey, I'd take it if you're Fegan. I would take it there. You know what I'm saying? I will take it 25-22. South Carolina's trying to come back in this game. Here goes Fudd. Fudd's going to give it up to Strong. Strong's going to drive to the basket, brings it back out. Here goes the pick from Chandler. Give it up to Beckers. And Beckers goes up, hands straight up there, kicks it back out. Here goes Fudd for the three. And that three is no good. And that's going to be a good rebound there by Fegan. In South Carolina, with 5:31 left in the second quarter, we have just scored 25-22. 3-point game for the Connecticut Huskies. They give it off to Fegan. Fegan's going to have it here. He's going to try to drive on Jana. Jana's going to back down, goes up, and gives it off to Pitts. Pitts going to go up, fadeaway jump shot for Chloe Pitts, and that shot's so good. But y'all got to crash to the rebounds. And here comes Connecticut. Here comes Paige Beckers. Beckers gets it out, give it to Chin. Chin's going to drop to the basket, lose the basketball. And AZ Fuzz going to go to the foul line? What? I don't know about that one either. I don't know about that one either. Yeah, AZ Fudd is definitely pushing off. I can say that much. She's definitely pushing off. What the hell? I lost connection? I don't know why I lost connection. That goes crazy. Yeah, and the second foul shot is good. I don't know why my Wi-Fi acting stupid on TikTok. Like, it's acting dumb. All right, so 27-22. 27-22 here. And here comes Pow Pow. Pow Pow gives it off to Jackson. Jackson is going to have it, going to give it off to Pitts. Pitts going to try to drop to the basket here. You got to get Sarah Strong and foul trouble. You got to do something here. And give it off to Jackson. Jackson goes baseline and kicks it out. Give it to Pitts. Pitts going to have it here with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tessa Johnson going to drop to the basket. And good block there by Sarah Strong. And that was a good block there. And here comes Beckers. Beckers going to spin off, goes up, kicks it out, give it to Chin. Chin's going to drop to the basket, kicks it out, give it off to Fudd. Fudd with the mid-range. And that shot is good for Connecticut. 11 points for AZ Fudd so far in this game. It goes Johnson. Johnson's going to give it off. Gives it back to Tessa Johnson for the three. That three is no good. That's a bad shot for South Carolina. 4 minutes left in the half. And gives it off to Fudd. Fudd give it to Strong. Strong goes up. Oh my God, they calling everything for Connecticut, yo. They're calling everything for Connecticut at this point. My God. Oh, they're calling everything for Connecticut. They really are. These ticky-tacky fouls, I've seen worse fouls. I've seen worse fouls. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've seen worse fouls, and they're being really ticky-tacky in this national championship. They're being very ticky-tacky. I'm absolutely surprised how the refs are calling this game. I am absolutely surprised the way they're calling this game. I am in absolute shock the way they calling this game, man. Absolute shock. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know about that. I just don't. I can't. I can't comprehend that. I can't comprehend that. Like how they're really calling this game right now. The way they're calling this game right now is ridiculous. You got to play it on both sides. You got to play it on both sides. You have to. You got to play it on both sides. There's no way that you don't play this on both sides. It's crazy. I'm actually in shock, actually, how the refs are calling this game because this game could be managed so much better in the way this game is being called. Like they in the favor of Connecticut, like the refs are in the favor of Connecticut. Do I want like I'm not mad at which team win because I'm a Tennessee ball fan at the end of the day, but call it down the middle. That foul that Paige Becker's got two shots at the line, that wasn't a foul. It wasn't no real contact. She tapped her a little bit on the arm, but these are women. They're playing a hardcore sport in the game of basketball. So you got to be more smarter. So now, if you're South Carolina and you're Dawn Stella, you're going to have to figure out like you can't touch them. You can't touch UConn. You can't touch them. Obviously, you can't touch them. Obviously, you can't touch them. So Sarah Strong, she's having herself. I mean, she's playing strong. She's playing strong, and she's going to be the future for UConn. I won't be surprised if they win national championships with her. I would not be surprised about that. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. I wouldn't be. All right, let's get back to this game here. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at DH Impact Media. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're live on the Sports Wire YouTube channel. All right, so here go the inbound for UConn here. And we'll give it off to Strong. Strong gets it back out, give it off to Chin. Chin gets back out to Strong. Strong goes up against the layup. And that's just a mismatch. How do you have Tessa Johnson on Sarah Strong? I don't understand that logic there. There goes Jackson. Jackson's going to bring it up here with 3:35 left in the second quarter, and it's 31-22. Here goes Malaysia Fawali. Malaysia Fawali moved the basketball, stolen by AZ Fudd. Fudd's going to go up against the layup, and the layup is no good. I mean, layup is good. And they're shutting down Malaysia Fawali, man. That's just good defense from UConn. UConn's playing great defense on her. They really are. Here goes Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Pitts. And Pitts give it off to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive over to the basket, goes up, gets the layup. Layup is no good, and it's going to be a rebound from Tessa Jackson, and she's going to be fouled. And it's a 10-point game for the UConn Huskies, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 10-point game. They're just playing good defense. All right, so here goes the inbound, and Chloe Pitts has it. And here we go, gives it off, and here goes the three. And that three is no good. And it's going to be off of South Carolina, and it will be UConn ball. Malaysia Fawali is going to have to pick it up, man. She's going to have to pick it up. All right, so 33-22, 2:38 left in this half. And here we go. And here comes Fudd. Fudd's going to drive to the basket, kicks it up to Chin. Chin drives to the basket, goes up, gets it blocked by Jackson. That is a good defensive stop there by South Carolina. Jackson's going to bring it up here. And Jackson's going to look and gives it off to Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Pitts. Pitts going to go up and gets the layup. Layup. No foul is being called for South Carolina at all. They're not calling anything for South Carolina. They give it off to Beckers, then Beckers pump fakes. She gets the pick, gives it off to Strong. Strong goes up. She misses her layup, and that's going to be a rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got to push the tempo here with 1:56 left in the second quarter. And Jackson with the mid-range jump shot. That is no good, and South Carolina cannot buy a basket. They cannot buy a basket right now. It's crazy. It's crazy how they cannot buy a basket. 1:37 left, and they're down 10. And gives it off to Chin. Chin is going to have it, going to bring it off and give it off to Beckers. Beckers give it off to Brady. Brady's going to have to do something here, and that's good defense from South Carolina. That's a shot clock violation. What's up, everybody on TikTok? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Outstanding, sparkling, shimmering stars right there at the desk.
33-22, 10-point lead for the Connecticut Huskies, man. 10-point lead.
Every time they are that in their personality and analysis.
Meanwhile, that turnover was the first of the quarter for Connecticut. Rebecca, anything South Carolina can do on this end to get their offense going?
All right, so here we go. And here comes Tessa Johnson. Johnson's going to have it here. Give it up to Mawali. Mawali's going to have it. She's going to have to dribble. Try to dribble through the double team. Give it up to Johnson for the three. And that three is good. And that three is good. It makes it 30-25, 52 seconds left in the second quarter. And here comes Connecticut. Give it up to Fudd. And look at the passing. Good defense there by Tessa Johnson to get the turnover. Here comes South Carolina. Tessa Johnson looks. Give it up to Malaysia for Wally for the three. And that is an air ball, no good. But here goes Fegan with the rebound and gets it with the foul. No and one. And the momentum is changing right now. They needed that shot by Tessa Johnson. They needed that shot. They needed that really, really badly.
For them all season long, but in it, what happens? Another offensive rebound for South Carolina.
10 offensive rebounds for South Carolina, only 5 for the Connecticut Huskies. And the first foul shot is good. It makes it 26-33.
On ESPN and ESPN Plus, the four-part docu-series takes an unparalleled behind-the-scenes look.
What's up, my guy? What's going on? What's going on? The Chosen League. What's up? And the second foul shot is no good, but it's 34 seconds left in this first half of the national championship game when it comes to the UConn Huskies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. And Chin is going to try to hold, and they have 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Chin comes on the right wing and going to give it off to Beckers. Beckers is going to have it, get it back off to Chin. Chin's going to have it here, is going to give it back out to Beckers. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Here goes Strong. Strong gives it out, and here goes the corner three, and that three is good. And Connecticut turns the ball over, but South Carolina got 1.4 seconds left. It's back to a 10-point game for this team. What's up, Brock? Brock was good. And here goes the shot from Tessa Johnson, and that's no good, and that is the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the half, and the Connecticut Huskies have themselves a 10-point lead against the reigning defending champions, South Carolina Gamecocks. Yeah, adjustments is going to have to be made from Dawn Staley going into this half. Because we are at halftime, and we're going to break down the score, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break it down. Now, for the Connecticut Huskies, Sarah Strong has 8 points. She has 8 points and 11 rebounds in that first half. She might have a double-double. She's about to have a double-double. You got Jana Alfie with 2, Caitlin Chin with 2, AZ Fudd with 13 points, 5 of 8 from the field. Paige Beckers, she's 3 of 9 from the field, but she has 8 points. Ice Brady was in the game. Ashlyn Shea has a 3-pointer that put it back up to a 10-point lead. And then KK Arnold was in the game for a few times as well. Then you have Chloe. Then for South Carolina, you have Chloe Kitts, 4 points. Sienna Fegan with 4 points. Bree Hall with 2 points. Raven Johnson with 2 points. Tahina Pow with 3. You have Joyce Edwards that had this, stay out the game majority of this game because she had 2 personal fouls. She only has 5 points. Malaysia Fawali 0 for 1, but she has 2 turnovers by herself. So her playing that, you just got to play better basketball at the end of the day. You got to play better basketball at the end of the day. It's just not looking good for both of them. And for the Connecticut Huskies, man, they're 15 of 31 from the field, which makes them 48.4%. They're only 1 of 7 from the three-point line. And the fact that they're up 10 only making 1 3-pointer is insane. They have 5 offensive rebounds in the half, but 13 defensive rebounds. So that's a total of 18 rebounds overall for the Connecticut Huskies, with 9 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 5 turnovers, and 7 personal fouls for the Connecticut Huskies. Now for South Carolina, they're only 10 of 32 from the field. 10 of 32 from the field makes them 31.3%. 2 of 8 from the three-point line makes them 25%. So both teams are not shooting well from the three-point line at all. They're just not. Free throws, Connecticut is 5 for 5. South Carolina is 4 of 6. They got to play better. What's going on, King? South Carolina got to play better. But right now they have 11 offense. South Carolina has 11. My damn nerves. The defense is turning into offense for Connecticut because Malaysia Fawali, 2 crucial turnovers that she had, man. 2 crucial turnovers that she had. But they had 22 rebounds in that first half for South Carolina. 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 7 turnovers, and 5 personal fouls. Right now, they're just being outplayed. We're not making shots or layups. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you that foul that they called, and Beckers went to the line for 2. I thought that was BS, man. But on YouTube, I'm gonna go take a break real quick on YouTube. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back for the second half, and I will see y'all in a little bit. But we're gonna talk on TikTok, so make sure y'all go over to TikTok and go to DH Impact Media. Make sure y'all go to TikTok, and we'll talk about it more over there on TikTok. I'll be back, y'all. But we back, ladies and gentlemen. We back on YouTube for the second half of the national championship game between the UConn Huskies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. And we have a score of 26-36 going into the third quarter. And we're about to see what can happen here. And this half determines who will be the national champion of women's college basketball. And this game is going to happen here. And here comes Jackson, and South Carolina will start off with the basketball here. And is going to give it off to Pow. Pow Pow's going to give it to Edwards. Edwards with the shot that is no good. I mean, that's Fegan with the shot. I'm sorry. Fegan with the shot that's no good. It's going to be a rebound for the Connecticut Huskies. And here goes Chin. Chin is going to bring it up here for the Connecticut Huskies. Going to give it up to Strong at the elbow. Give it back to Chin. Chin's going to have it here. And here comes good defense from South Carolina. Goes up and under. Just keep your hands up there and get off the Chin. Chin's going to drop to the basket. Mid-range jump shot. Shot's no good. And there goes Pow. Pow's going to go to the basket here. She's going to drive. Goes up. And she will be fouled. And it's going to be wrestled out of bounds. And it's going to be off of Beckers. Now, if you're Tahina Pow, what you should have did, you should have Euro stepped back to the left. So you would have got an easy step there. But here goes Chloe. Chloe Pitts for the three. That three is no good, and that's going to be a defensive rebound there for Paige Beckers and the Connecticut Huskies. They're going to push it up, give it up to Chin. Chin's going to have it here. Goes up against the layup, and she will be fouled. And I think that's not a foul called either. But hey, who am I to say anything? Who am I to say anything? So AZ Fudd is going to go to the line for two here.
Was 1 of 3 from the floor, had just 3 points, but bouncing back in a big way today.
All right, so here goes the first foul shot, and that one is good for Fudd. And it makes it 37-26.
Thanks to her mom, Katie, who had a pretty creative way to get her to develop that left hand. This saran wrap across the right, a little skill.
And the second foul shot is good. All right, so here we go, and here comes the inbound. And here comes Fegan. Fegan's going to give it off to Pow. Pow give it off to Pitts. Pitts going to have it here. She's going to look, and she's going to have to back down on Sarah Strong. Goes up and gets it. And a good, strong layup there for Chloe Pitts. And then takes it back to a 10-point game. It goes Chin. Chin's going to bring it up for the Connecticut Huskies here. And give it off to Beckers. Beckers is going to have it at the top of the key. And give it off to Fudd. Fudd's going to look. Go with the floater, and the floater's no good. Rebounded by Kids. He goes Pow. Pow's going to have it here. Going to give it off to Fegan. Fegan's going to give it off to Edwards. Edwards gets double team, kicks it out. And the foul's going to go against UConn here, and I think that might be on Fudd. 38-28 with, in that first half, 3 of 19 contested, 7 of 13 uncontested, 5 of 16 when defended by Beckers. Then here goes the drive to the basket, goes up, they go Pow, and that's going to be deflected. That should be deflected off of UConn, but hey, they're going to give it off to, as a turnover for South Carolina.
We know that there is a multitude of uses for saran wrap. I did not know until we saw that picture and heard that story that was one of them.
Does that keep toddlers in bed?
All right, so here we go. It goes Chin. Chin's going to have it here at the top of the key. They're going to give it off to Fudd. Fudd's going to take the pick from Jana here. It looks to be a high set pick and roll, but no. But here goes Fudd. Fudd's going to drive over to the basket, goes up and under, no. Kicks it out, give it off to Chin. Chin's going to pull for the three. And that three hits the front of the rim, no good. But you got to get the defensive rebound if you are South Carolina. And here comes Beckers. Beckers going to have it here. He's going to give it back out to Fudd. Fudd's going to drive, goes up against the floater, and the floater is good for AZ Fudd.
There's only so much Joyce Edwards could do because she has her 2 fouls.
All right, so here we go. And here goes Here goes Bree Hall. Bree Hall's going to look, and that's going to be another turnover for South Carolina. Here goes Connecticut. Connecticut going to drive over to the basket, gives it to Chin. Chin misses the layup there, rebounded by Edwards. And here comes Jackson. Jackson's going to have it here, and they're going to pull for the three. And that three is no good. And South Carolina can't buy a basket when it comes to the three-point line.
Connecticut just 1 for 8. That was the number one key for Dawn Staley, keeping Connecticut.
And here goes Chin. Chin is going to have it here. He's going to give it off, give it back off to Chin for the three, and that three is no good. And shooting the three ball for both teams has been not great for both. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Beckers, 40-28. Right now, the way that Connecticut are shooting the basketball, that's how they win in the game. Like, they win the game because they're making 2-point shots. They're not winning the game because they're winning the game because they're getting to their spot. They're taking what's easy instead of what's hard. They're not forcing it. And it goes Joyce Edwards. Edwards going to give it back to Pow Pow. Pow Pow's going to have it, drives baseline, kicks it out, give it to Edwards with the mid-range jump shot. That shot is no good. And that should be a loose ball foul on Connecticut. And that's going to be her third in the game so far. And Jenna L. Alfie, now that's 3 fouls on her. And here goes Pitts. And Pitts goes up and gets the foul. And that's going to be another foul on Jana L. Alfie. That's 4 fouls, and that's back-to-back fouls on her. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. That's a good call. Yeah, there was the correct foul calls. There was a lot of physicality here. Here goes Kitts for the first foul shot. Why South Carolina can't make foul shots all of a sudden? What is going on with them? What is going on with them right now? What is going on? And the second foul shot is good, and now it's 29-40. And Malaysia Fulwali is coming back in the game. Let's see what type of impact that she can bring to the game here. All right, so here we go. And here comes Chin. Chin give it up to Strong. Strong's going to have it here. Goes up, and the shot is to UConn making their shots, and South Carolina is not. Sarah Strong has a double-double here with 10 points and 12 rebounds. And here goes Tessa Johnson with the layup, no good, and that's going to be a rebound for AZ Fudd. Fudd's going to bring it up for Connecticut here. And here goes Fudd. Fudd crosses. It goes up with the layup, and the layup is good. Dawn Staley has no answer. I can see it all in her face. Dawn Staley has no answer for this Connecticut team. And another whistle go up against Brady here. And Dawn Staley has no answer. I'm sorry. 44-29. I would never thought this game would be a blowout the way it is. But right now, South Carolina is getting dominated all over the floor. All over the floor. It doesn't make any sense, man. It makes no sense. And the first foul shot is good for Kitts. Yo, what's going on, Anthony? Anthony, what's good, man? Second foul shot is good. All right, so here we go. And here goes the inbound. Here goes Fudd. Fudd cross mid-range jump shot. AZ Fudd is smoking them right now. I'm sorry. AZ Fudd is smoking South Carolina by herself. AZ got 21 points so far. Here goes Malaysia. Malaysia gives it off. And gives it off to Fagan. Fagan goes up. There you go. Now that makes it 46-33. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. South Carolina's going to have to go on a run. They're going to have to. And here goes Connecticut giving up the Strong, and Strong has it. They had, like, Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd, my God, like. Man, you see the men's Final Four yesterday? Duke literally got duped. Oh, what a good, strong layup there from Edwards. Yeah, I seen the game yesterday, but I wasn't home. Buckers with the shot, and another foul is called. Like, my God. And the foul's going to be called on Malaysia Fawali. UConn is showing why they're going for their 12th national championship, man. And AZ Fudd is having herself a game. AZ Fudd is having herself a game. My God. UConn is, as a Tennessee fan, do I want UConn to win? No, but do I gotta respect Gino Auriemma because he's a Philly native? Yes. Yes, I got to. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it, man. I do. I can't even be mad at it. Oh, Lord Jesus. Make sure y'all tap that screen on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at DH Impact Media, man. I'm going to be doing live for the play-by-play. All year, UConn has provided Wild Day champs this season. But damn, South Carolina at least play like you're trying to repeat. The thing about it is, they are playing like they're trying to repeat. But every time South Carolina get a score, UConn comes back right with it. And the problem with South Carolina right now is nobody can score. Like, it's been so many. It was a lot of open shots, Anthony Estrada. It's a lot of open shots for South Carolina that could have been made, but they just didn't make the shots. So I'm not like this score right here. It really doesn't determine South Carolina's effort because they putting in the effort. The shots are just not falling. It's falling for UConn, but it's not falling for South Carolina. It's just not falling. That's the problem. It's one of those every time South Carolina scores, UConn's got 2 steps ahead. That too, but it was some open shots, right? It was some open shots for South Carolina that they gotta make. They gotta knock down shots. Because it's been times where we've seen UConn go on a drought and South Carolina cannot convert. That's the problem. They gotta convert. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They gotta convert. They gotta convert. Because they not shooting. UConn not shooting the 3-ball well. South Carolina's not shooting the 3-ball well. They're just finding their open man. They're moving without the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. They're moving without the basketball. So who you got tomorrow, Houston or Florida? I really want to take Houston, but I'm going to rep my SEC and say Florida wins tomorrow. I say, what's going on, Deshaun? What's going on, Deshaun? Thank you for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it, man. We're watching South Carolina versus UConn Women's National Championship game. I'm live on YouTube at the Sports Wire. Thank you so much. And here comes both foul shots for Paige Beckers. That makes it 50-35 here. And South Carolina's going to, in his last 4 minutes, you're going to have to go on a run if you want to stay in this game, South Carolina. You have to go on a run to end this quarter. You know, Fegan gives it off to Edwards. Edwards is getting double teamed, and that's tapped off of UConn, and that should be South Carolina's ball.
Has just been fantastic thus far in this game.
This is a UConn team because of how they score points, get so much credit and attention on their offense. They are terrific defensively.
All right, so here goes the inbound. Here goes Tessa Johnson. Tessa's going to have it here. Give it off to Fegan. Fegan's going to give it off to Powell. Give it to Malaysia for Wally for the three. And that three is no good. And for Wally gets her offensive rebound here. She's going to drop to the basket, gets the floater, and the shot is good for Malaysia for Wally. And she gets her first points of the game. And it makes it 50-37 with 3:50. And now you're going to have to play man, or you're going to have to play zone against this Connecticut Huskies team. But they shoot the ball really well from the outside. And give it up to Strong, and Strong goes up, gets it blocked away from Malaysia for Wally, and that's going to be good defense there by South Carolina. Yeah, yesterday I was saying Duke was going to really have to step up and get flag help because Houston is really a good squad. It seemed like they did and just got tired. Yeah, I mean, it was just good. Houston has a good defense, man. Houston has a great defense, but here comes Chin's going to give it up to Beckers. Good defense there by Malaysia for Wally. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. And good deflection there by Mawali. Mawali's going to have it off and give it off there and goes up against the layup, and the layup is good. You turn. There you go. So now it's 50-39 with 3:19 left. Now you have some cushion to get into. Now you got to play good defense. That should be an offensive foul. And Gino Auriemma called a timeout for the Connecticut Huskies. He don't want the run to simmer, so that's a good part of Gino Auriemma. That's just good defense by Malaysia for Wally, getting her hands involved, and she's getting the assist, pushing it out. So now, you know, when it comes to South Carolina, you're going to have to do this to get right back in the game. And now Gino Auriemma has his team to regroup. His team will have to regroup. What's going on, Gus? What's going on, Leo? What's up? I'm live on YouTube, y'all. That's why I got this headset on. I'm live on YouTube called The Sports Wire. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel. If you are watching me on TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok as well at DH Impact Media. I'm live on TikTok as well, so this is fun. This is fun, but like they got to cut into this lead. And even though this timeout is going on right now, if you're South Carolina, keep doing the same energy. Keep that energy up. You're going to need that energy up, honestly. You really is. I'm going to take Florida, Anthony Estrada. I'm definitely taking Florida. What's going on, C. Fenton, 132. Education, Duck 9. What's going on? Your Phillies is up 1 versus them Dodgers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Phillies. I do have my schedule for this week, and next week I will be on spring break for the school. So next week, not this upcoming week, not tomorrow, but the following week, if that is the week of the 14th. The week of the 14th, I'll be on spring break, so I'll definitely be on this channel a lot. But we got the national championship game tomorrow, which is Houston versus Florida. I will be doing that game. Then we got some NBA games going on with Boston versus New York at 7:30. Then we got Lakers in Dallas at 7:30 on Wednesday, which is the 9th of April. We got the Cavs versus Pacers at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Cavs versus New York at 7 o'clock on Friday. Saturday, we're going to do an early game, which is Houston versus Memphis of the UFL. Then we got a doubleheader on Sunday. A doubleheader on Sunday where we have 2 UFL games. We got San Antonio versus Michigan at 12 and DC versus St. Louis at 3 o'clock. That's all going to be on the Sports Wire Network. And then next week, you know, we're going to be doing Giants and Phillies at 6:40. We're going to do the play-in games for the NBA. You know, we got the WNBA draft coming up. Especially I got to see what date is that for the WNBA draft. NFL draft I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't think I am because it's my best friend's birthday weekend. So I don't think I'll be able to do the NFL draft. I'm just going to have to upload videos of every pick that the Raiders get. Every pick the Raiders get, I'm going to have to upload it while I'm out with my best friend for her party, for her birthday. So, yeah. All right, so we about to get back with this game here.
Kind of connection all season long with Khadijah Sessions.
When Mylesia Fulwiley comes out of games, it's Khadijah Sessions who sits and talks and coaches her. Khadijah has known Mylesia since she was in the 5th grade, and even in practices, that's the one play.
All right, so 50-39, and here goes the inbound, and here comes UConn. Beckers is going to have it here. Beckers going to kick it out, give it to strong pump face, drives to the basket, kicks it out, and give it off to Fudd for the 3, and the 3 is good. My God. 24 points for AZ Fudd in his national championship game. And give it off to Edwards. Edwards going to look, goes up, gets it, and Sarah Strong will be fouled. I mean, Joyce Edwards will be fouled. I'm sorry.
You can see Dawn Staley upset with what happened on that previous trip down the floor.
You don't help off the strong side corner.
Dawn Staley is frustrated with her team right now.
UConn is hit.
And can't make free throws. That's another thing for South Carolina. Can't make free throws. That's another thing.
South Carolina looking for a second
And the second foul shot is made. Now it's a 13-point lead.
in the last decade. Connecticut seeking
And Connecticut gives it off to Fudd. Fudd is killing them by herself. Fudd is killing them by herself. And kicks it out. Give it to Strong for the 3. And the 3 is good for Sarah Strong. They're making shots and South Carolina not making shots. That is the story of this game. And Pow has to give it off to Edwards. Edwards spins, goes up, gets it blocked, gets it back, goes up, under, and no foul is called there. It is going to be a rebound by UConn. But Becker's going to give it off to Arnold. Arnold's going to have it here at the top of the key. And look how fluent they're playing the ball, yo. Look how fluent they passing the basketball. Here goes Chin. Go with the reverse layup. First layup's no good. And that's going to be a good offensive rebound here by Beckers. Beckers goes up and she gets fouled. Yeah, UConn want this. South Carolina can't make no shots.
Sarah Strong, dribble penetration. Fulwiley comes in, helps off of AZ Fudd. Fudd makes her pay. This is a good contest defensively. Sarah Strong just
It's just a better shot. It's just a better shot.
Dawn. Frustration. It felt when Gino took that timeout that South Carolina was
Yeah, when Gino took that timeout,
able to come out, get a couple stops and scores. They could cut this to single digits. Instead, the lead has ballooned.
and the first foul shot is good. Gino must have told them, like, listen, we do not care. We do not care. And, like, we have to make sure that they do not go on a run. There was a 17-point lead, 18-point lead for the Connecticut Huskies. That is crazy right now. That is crazy. Becker, Strong, and Flood, 100 points each in the NCAA tournament. The first trio in NCAA since 2009 was Maya Moore, Tina Charles, and Montgomery was the 3 to do it the last time. And Johnson fading, no foul call there, and it's going to be a steal. It's not a recipe for success. I agree. It is not a success. It's like UConn smells this championship. They smell it.
We've had so many coaches throughout this season talk to us about everybody always likes to comment on the fluidity of Connecticut's offense. It's their defense that's so impactful.
And here goes Arnold. Arnold's going to bring it up for Connecticut here. Going to drive over to the basket and gets it. Oh, they called the foul there. Wow. And number 3 on Joyce Edwards there. Wow.
That leaves Joyce Edwards defending on the perimeter, defending a guard, and that time KK Arnold recognized that she had that quickness advantage.
And Edwards going to have to come out the game.
Carolina going a little bit smaller to match UConn's lineup.
Oh, they're going a little bit smaller. And Malaysia Fulwiley didn't have a great game today, man. She didn't have a great game today. And the foul shots are good for KK Arnold. Okay, so April 14th is the WNBA draft, which is next Monday. And the three is no good. And it's going to be a rebound here. And Jackson's going to bring it up here for South Carolina. It's a 19-point lead. And Tessa Johnson's going to drive with her left hand. Goes up. And she'll be fouled. So that's the mock draft so far for the WNBA draft. I will be live for the WNBA draft. I will be live for that. All right, let's see if she can make her foul shots, because that's been the issue here. And the first foul shot is good for Tessa Johnson, 41-59.
UConn's defense and how good they are, but this is going to make WNBA GM salivate. Sarah Strong, 90 steals and 65.
D-Hop, your Phillies won. Yes, let's go, baby. We won, but I'm telling you, UConn's defense, RC, I'm telling you. I can't even be mad at the way UConn's playing ball right now. I can't be mad. UConn's just locked in. They're on their mission. They are. They're on their mission. And the foul's going to be called on Edwards. That might be her fourth. And Chloe Kitt's going to come in and come out for Edwards.
Edwards and Strong, the top two freshmen in the country. You throw Michaela Blake's in there as well. Edwards and Strong actually good friends who grew up.
Yo, Sarah Strong's playing like she's a senior. She's playing. Just imagine the next 3 years for Sarah Strong. Great job. You going live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. That's fine. I'll take my break. If Dawn takes Tessa out this game one more time, I'm going to scream, Dawn, you'll need to shake up her rotation no matter what next year. I'm going to be honest with you. No matter what rotation that Dawn is putting in, UConn has an answer for. Gino Auriemma did his job studying South Carolina. And Pow for the three, no good. It's going to be rebounded, and that's going to be a jump ball. And a foul's going to be called. Who Sarah reminds you of? Who Sarah reminds you of, RC?
Frustrated with that one. And I think you could see Gina Cross saying, look at the foul count, which so far 14 personal.
And the first foul shot is missed. Sarah is deceased, calm, composed, and collected like Tim Duncan with her game.
Tessa Johnson's grabbing Ashley Shade's arm, and it's right in front of the official. They tend to let a little bit more physicality go, like in the post, than they do.
All right, so 62-42. Wow. Then here goes Jackson. Jackson's going to have it here. Here goes Pow. Pow takes the pick from Kitts. Look, they getting to the basket. They just can't make shots, RC. UConn takes a 20-point lead in the fourth. Who would have thought that Dawn Staley's South Carolina team will be down 20 points in the fourth? I think it's over unless Hassie has. Nah, it's over. I wouldn't say that. RC. I won't say it's over until like 2 to 3 minutes left into the fourth quarter. Now, if I'm Dawn Staley, right, I'll put all my best defenders in the game and go full court press. See what you can do. You got to throw everything out. You got to throw everything out now. Or your whole game plan, you got to throw it out if you're Dawn Staley. Go full court press. You see what Houston did to get back in the game last night. We seen that. We see what Houston did to get back in the game last night. Now it's time for Dawn Staley to throw the whole philosophy out. And you have to get turnovers. You have to get turnovers. And one thing good about UConn right now, they're taking care of the basketball. Yeah, of course, don't say nothing yet. Go rewatch Houston yesterday. Facts. But make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at DH Impact Media. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. South Carolina fans were clowning those of us were UCLA Bruins fans after UConn cracked our heads. So I really don't feel bad about South Carolina and getting what they got, D-Hop. It's not about feeling bad. I'm just saying it from a coach's perspective, right? I'm saying it from a basketball coach perspective. This is what you do, right? You have to throw out your whole, you got to throw out your whole game plan. And now you got to play rugged basketball. You're going to have to play rugged basketball. You're not going to be able to do what you did in the first three quarters. All that is out the window. All that is out the window. Unfortunately. Hey, we played much better game than the Bruins. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. USC did. Y'all know why Duke lost? Late game execution, missed free throws, dumb shots late. They wouldn't handle Houston defensive pressure. Time tickled down and got them caught slipping. And this is what's going to have to happen for South Carolina if they want to make this a game. They're going to have to do that. They're going to have to buckle down defensively. They're going to have to force UConn to miss some shots. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to force UConn to miss some shots. All right, 62-42.
Coach Staley, where do you begin to dig into this lead right now? Yeah, bucket by bucket, stop by stop. I mean, it starts and ends with that. We've seen you have that frustrated pull and pull, but Malaysia, you need her points, but she's not always doing everything right defensively. Who else can score for you right now? Where do those points come from?
I don't know. I mean, we did a good job at getting in the bonus 5 minutes in that third quarter. Got to make free throws, okay? Tough battle for us today, but we're going to continue to battle.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Yeah, look, that's why I love about Dawn Staley. She keeps it real. She kept it real. I don't know if y'all heard that interview just now. She kept it real. We got to make foul shots. And we can't, we got to make foul shots, and it's a tough battle. She said it. She's not making any excuses. They're not making any shots. There's too many turnovers for South Carolina, and it's going to be basket by basket, bucket by bucket. You're going to have to grind it out. It is what it is. You're going to have to grind it out. That's just how it is.
Has been terrific, and this is something that Connecticut drills every day. We've seen them working on it throughout the course of the NCAA tournament as well, and it's just been so impactful here and limiting what South Carolina wants to do on the offensive end.
20-point UConn lead to begin the fourth quarter of the national championship game. UConn seeking a 12th title. South Carolina a fourth and a repeat.
And here goes and KK Arnold with the layup with the foul and one.
And this is UConn's super small lineup. They do not really have a traditional big on the floor, and there's great spacing as a result. KK Arnold just driving, gets a hit pass, and able to finish.
And the Connecticut bench fully engaged. Matty McDaniel getting some time here for South Carolina. As Arnold
And the three-point play is completed.
For UConn. A UConn team that has been simply dominant in this tournament this year.
And McDaniel gets fouled, so they went to a different person. McDaniel will go to the line for South Carolina. Cooper Flag shooting fadeaways like LeBron or MJ. I was like, bruh, hop, they out of steam, bruh. They out of steam.
But one foul closer to the bonus for them. You heard Don Staley talk about in the interview with Holly.
Yeah, she talked
And the first foul is made for McDaniels, makes it 43-65.
on our pregame show. She talked about just trying to get UConn in a close game, knowing that they have not been in many close games this
And the second foul shot is good.
They've only played 3 games all year.
Right, like, bro, play your game has been working all year in the entire tournament. They have been. I mean, it's just that, you know, Connecticut's making shots and South Carolina not. You know, 0-3 this season. Fuse within 6 final. I don't know what that meant. I don't know what they talking about there. And Arnold will go to the line again with another foul. Another foul for South Carolina. And Arnold for Connecticut will go to the line for 2. What's going on, Messi? Messi, what's going on, everybody? What's up, everybody, for tuning in on TikTok? We greatly appreciate it. Hop and Anthony Estrada Flag. He's out of here. He's definitely going pro. Bank on it. So hopefully John Scheisser got some elite recruits coming in next year. I think Cooper Flag should run it back. I don't think he's ready for the NBA. I don't think Cooper Flag is ready for the NBA just yet. I mean, he played well last night, don't get me wrong. But I just don't think he's ready. All right, so here goes McDaniels. McDaniels going to bring it up here. And here comes. And the foul's going to be on Arnold. Oh, my God, my eye is killing me.
One player South Carolina is without that's worth mentioning, Ashlyn Watkins.
I don't even know how Connecticut lost 3 games.
Season ago, tore her ACL earlier this season. No question they have felt her absence the last couple of months without her.
Perhaps the most athletic big in the country, and her ability to impact both ends of the floor as a result.
That's out of bounds off of South Carolina, UConn basketball.
South Carolina can
Oh, I didn't know they was out there. They starting big man. I didn't know that. South Carolina.
problem so far for UConn.
Strong back in. Becker.
South Carolina will be back though. Once they win this game, if knowing that Connecticut's going to win this game, South Carolina's going to be back next year. They will be back. They're going to regroup. They're going to recruit really well. Oh, what a shot by Paige Beckers. What a shot by Paige Beckers there.
Any better than South Carolina did.
14 for Becker. Steal from Shea. Foul by
Yeah, turnovers is really messing up South Carolina right now. 8:27 left in this fourth quarter.
How much you work on something defensively. This is handled pretty well. Kitts comes out.
What's your honest thoughts on Jack Jones? He's young and unreasonable, selfish, showing up late for practice. Pete Carroll probably gave him warnings and just got rid of that before the season started. Absolutely, they'll be back for sure. Yeah, they'll be back for sure. Oh, what a good play there by Sarah Strong. 70-44. This is a pure dominance game, man. This is a true dominant game for UConn. And McDaniels for the 3, no good. And that's going to be an offensive rebound for Strong. And Beckers is going to bring it up and gives it off to Fudd. Fudd's no good, and that's going to be a loose ball foul on South Carolina. It was time for Jack Jones to go. It was time for Jack Jones to go. It was time. Pete Carroll wants to bring a different culture to the Las Vegas Raiders. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happens.
Edwards will come back in for South Carolina with her 4 fouls. South Carolina has already committed 4 fouls here in the fourth.
70-44 with 7:53 left. I'm in absolute shock right now. I'm in absolute shock about this game right now. And Paige Beckers with the foul and 1. Yeah, UConn wanted this more. UConn wanted this more. And Gino Auriemma coached a hell of a team. He coached a hell of a team. What a move by Paige Beckers.
Absorbs the contact. Look at the react. KK Arnold, the bench. They're feeling it right about now.
Another one, we wish him well wherever he ends up. Facts. That's exactly what I said on my Raider Talk with Darian TikTok page. 73-44. Look, they going full. UConn is going full court press the way they even got. Like, they're up so much.
Edwards brings it out.
A 29-point
29-point UConn lead.
UConn lead. Look at this defense. Look at this defense from UConn. I can't even say nothing, man.
We're 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
I can't even say nothing.
Teams play like that in the first quarter. UConn's still doing that here into the fourth.
Lobbed into Edwards.
And Edwards for the layup, and that's a miss.
Volleys it into the backcourt.
7:13 left in this fourth quarter, man.
And an issue with the shot clock there.
And like there's an issue with the shot clock.
Get right. They reset it on the flap from Strong. You hear the UConn fans in love with what
All right, so we are 7 minutes left into this fourth quarter. And it's not really much of a play-by-play that you could do here. But that's a good play there by Malaysia Fawali. And if I am South Carolina, I should be pressuring right now. If I'm South Carolina, why we're not full court pressing from the inbound? But and Sarah Strong kicks it out. And you leave AZ Fudd wide open, I'm about to say.
Edwards couldn't handle the rebound. It's going to stay here with UConn.
Yo, I don't know how y'all leave AZ Fudd wide open. I don't know how you do it.
Just 3 threes in this
You got Brianna Stewart.
anybody before the game. Hey, UConn's going to go 3 for 14.
We got Brianna Stewart in the building for UConn.
Carolina's going to be right in this game.
They'll be limited to 6 fast break points.
75-45, yeah, can't defend them anymore. It's horrific. UConn really studies film, and they will be back. Yeah.
Arnold on the attack. Arnold lays it.
And Arnold with the layup. That's good. It makes it 75-46. UConn has won this national championship. I don't care how much time is left. See, Malaysia Fawali, now you want to pick up the pace. If I'm you, you need to be picking up the ball handler right now. If you giving up too much time, having them push up the ball and just ease out the clock.
Under 6 minutes to go.
Why are you stepping off, Malaysia? You got to get pressure. I don't know why they're stepping off. I'm confused.
Gives it up.
Sarah Strong for the 3. Malaysia Fawali, good.
And the freshman is thriving.
22. Sarah Strong, 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Unbelievable.
Rebounds 5
Unbelievable.
in her first national championship game. And KK Arnold added a little something off the bench in the second half for UConn.
Yo, that is crazy to me.
College basketball.
Sarah Strong, she's going to be in women's college basketball for the next 3 years.
Strong trying to come up with a steal. Beckers does.
Man. Just a bad game for South Carolina tonight, man.
UConn lead
Just a bad game for South Carolina tonight.
after they beat UCLA by 34, the largest margin of victory in a Final Four game.
UConn just playing great basketball.
Leading
And Becker's is under 5 minutes. So it's a tough loss for South Carolina. This is a tough national championship. This is a dominant national championship win for UConn.
Strong, two to shoot. Strong, rumbles in, kicks out, Bud. Little off,
And an offensive rebound for UConn.
can run more clock.
And UConn is going to run more clock. 4:29 left in this fourth quarter, man. 4:29 left. Wow.
Arnold dashing in.
And Arnold gets the layup, and that's good. 80-48. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Bagan gets held up, out of bounds. 4:01 to go in the fourth. UConn on the doorstep of title number 12.
They are 4 minutes away from title number 12. 4 minutes away from title number 12. I don't even know if I want to finish this game. This game is over, y'all. This game, I don't see a comeback. This is it. I don't see a comeback. Dawn Staley, you had a game plan. It didn't work. And I can't even be mad about Dawn Staley being a Philly native and being part of this national title game, because Gino Auriemma is a Philadelphia native as well. So I can't even be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be mad at it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this live when it comes to YouTube, because the score in itself is 80-48. It's over, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the national championship game. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Houston and Florida tomorrow. My time on YouTube is here. I'm just going to finish it out on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at DH Impact Media. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all later, man. This game is over. UConn wins their 12th national championship. I'm out.